store for Bonnie and Enzo this next season? Is there anything you'd like to see happen, or kind of up for anything else for you? Now that he's kind of stuck, it's kind of hard to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, obviously what I want for Enzo is for him to be happy and for them to be able to be together, because that's what he wants. For me, I love playing the drama, so I like the fact that there's this huge obstacle that's happened, and all the scenes that will potentially take place between them may have a lot of heightened drama again about how he's getting redeemed and when, and the whole thing also with, Bonnie and Elena, there's that thing going on. There's so much potential for great drama, and I'm looking forward to seeing where Julie and the team take it all. I'm happy to go whichever way, man. As long as I'm in it.
Yeah.
You mentioned you love playing the drama. For you, with Damon and Enzo kind of being on their kind of, their kind of killing tour or whatever it is that fun for you as an actor, kind of get back into the more vicious side of Enzo? Because especially in this past season, we saw a totally different side to him with him and Bonnie. Something we really hadn't seen. Saw it a little bit with Lily. But so is it kind of fun for you to get back into that more like Ripper type role?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I feel like as much as we saw that romantic side off screen, he was still that guy. And it's nice for me to kind of step back into it on screen and experience it again, because it reminds me that that's been going on in a way the whole time. He is a vampire at the end of the day. But yeah, to go into that kind of mode is super fun. But it's also not all as it seems, which you'll find out in the first few episodes. Enzo's questioning it a bit. He's kind of trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in typical Enzo fashion.
Thank you.
He's always fighting.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think he is possibly thinking of Bonnie while he's kind of possessed, or do you think it's him, he's just turning it off, he's like in the zone, reliving his Ripper days with Damon, and just going to town, having fun, not really thinking about anything else?
Well, that question is right on the nose of something I can't talk about.
Okay.
So that's going to be explored, that exact sentiment, in the first episode.
Okay, awesome.
So you're onto something.
Okay, very cool.
Since it's the last season, is there anything that you want Enzo to do in the last episode? Do you see the way, do you have an idea of how it's going to end the story?
Oh, God. I have no idea. It could go anyway, to be honest, I don't normally think about the end game. I like getting each new script and putting the pieces together and going, okay, so this is happening, and finding the new objectives for my character based on the new parameters and moving forward. Just I'm kind of live in the moment kind of guy anyway, so that's what I like about the show. Find out new stuff every episode.
Is it, because Enzo and Damon were kind of separate for a while, so in the back half of this past season and now in this new season, is it fun for you to get to work with Ian again?
Oh, hell yeah. I think he'd say the same. We always love working together, and, it's when we end up hanging out the most. So, yeah, and we also work incredibly well together. Actually, it's funny because with the amount of characters and regulars on the show, you think we're all together all the time, but like some weeks I'll work 1 or 2 days, so I won't see anybody unless we hang out outside of work during that time. So when we do work together, that's when we usually end up hanging out the most. Just a little side note.
I'm sure the fans want to hear it.
What are you most excited for the fans to see this final season?
Well, obviously the conclusion of 8 seasons worth of drama, however that happens, but also that we're all, well, minus Damon and Enzo, everyone's working together for a common goal, which I think it's been a while since that happened, especially with Enzo as well. All the storylines are kind of connected, it's not fragmented, so everything, all the story is progressing together, I think, probably through, which would be nice. It'd be like being on a steam train. And I don't know, I'm excited for them to see where all the characters end up in their heads and who they end up with in their beds. if I can rhyme.
Is there anything that your character hasn't really done that you would like to see them do? Like something new avenues to explore, some sort of new attitude or
Maybe dress in drag. I'd love for him to dress in drag and really, really lay it on, like an old English tart. I think that would be fun.
that would be a very fun one.
I'm going to talk to Julie about that.
That's awesome.
For someone who didn't come to the show till later, you kind of hinted at it a little bit with 8 seasons of drama kind of ending. What do you think what do you think the show's legacy will be? Kind of what is it meant for you to be on it, and kind of what do you hope, like you said about the fans, what do they take, what do you want them to take away from it? That's a big one, sorry.
Oh, no, it's great. It's great. It just will require a minute. Well, from time and time again, I meet fans who are like, you guys have changed my life. And part of me is like somewhat bemused by that comment sometimes, like, it's a TV show. How have we done that? And I hope that we have, in a way. I hope that we've made something here that has affected young people and all the like, but it's predominantly aimed at younger people that they can take away and think about in the future of their lives. I mean, we may make a silly vampire show, but I think the artist's job is to, as Shakespeare so eloquently put it, is hold a mirror up to nature. And in a way, in these dark times, there is a lot of bloodshed, there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of weird relationships going on with people in this world, and it's our job to go, this is what's going on. In the guise of a vampire show, it's topical, in a way.
Yeah.
And it's up to you and up to the kids what they take away from that and how they're influenced and inspired by it. And I have to, remind myself that. It's like, it's what we do is, no matter what filter we have on it, is important work. The arts are the culture of the nation that they're made in, and that's why I do what I do. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, Michael.